Air fried Brussels sprouts. And they're getting real fancy with them now. You can't go in a restaurant anymore without these being one of the top things on the menu. And I've got a recipe for Parmesan cheese, bacon, balsamic vinegar, lemon zest, garlic. And we're going to do them in my Ninja Air Fryer Max XL, a device I've had for just a few weeks. I'm John Sanders. Right there I am. Also known as Jelly 007. Let's do some restaurant-style crispy Brussels sprouts. I've got 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts from Sam's Club. I'm only using 1 pound tonight. This is kind of a test. Me and Baby Doll eat them here all the time, my wife. And I've never done them in the Ninja Air Fryer Max XL. So that's kind of what this is tonight. I did buy this. It's kind of neat, and I'll try and explain it in a minute. You can see I bought it at a discount store for $2.49. I'll show it right quick. Right there's the website you get it at. But we're going to see how it does. I don't even know if it works. But once I trim them out, I'm going to cut them in half. Like I said, weigh out 1 pound. Put them in here. About a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to mix that up a little bit. I'm going to put a small amount of Parmesan on before I cook them. And the look and feel on the bacon bits. I'm going to put in, say, a tablespoon to see how that looks. And I may up that. Salt and pepper. And 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to break off 1 clove and mince that in there. And then, like I'm telling all this because when I come back in just a minute, this is going to be done. Other than I may bring you back and show you how that does. So I'm going to get those weighed out, get them trimmed up. I'll show you that part. Then I'm going to get all that added in there, and we're going to get this started. I'll be right back. There is my 1 pound of rinsed Brussels sprouts. I have already done a couple of them with the tool I have. And I'll be honest with you, it works pretty good. I mean, you just use it kind of like a pencil sharpener. You just poke that right there, and then you just turn it like you're sharpening a pencil, and it does it pretty slick, just like that. Now, some leaves will fall off, but that's okay because you can use those. They'll crisp up, in other words. But like I said, it's worth having, I'd say. I mean, it's a lot easier. Well, a lot of times when you cut them on the bottom, it kind of makes all the leaves fall off. But you can see how neat of a job it does. Anyhow, I'm going to get all those done, cut them in half, put my avocado oil and all the other stuff we talked about, and I'll be right back. There they are. 1 pound, washed, rinsed, trimmed, cut in half. I ended up using 2 tablespoons of the bacon bits. There's what I'm using, hometown original from Smithfield. And because I just thought that it needed more after I mixed them up. I have got a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of avocado oil. I've grated that much of Parmesan cheese on here. I'm going to put more after it cooks. And after it cooks, we'll add the balsamic vinegar. I'm not going to put it on now. So all I'm going to do right now is mix this up. I've got this preheating on air roast at 375. I normally do them at 390 in the Ninja Foodie, but I have seen this one cooks a little hotter. So like I said, I'm kind of testing this. I'm going to spray that basket with this. So in just a second, I'm going to open that up. I'm going to let it preheat for a full 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right back. One thing I forgot to mention is, if you can see it, I have zested about that much lemon zest on top of there. And that, you would be surprised how much that does. And you don't want to get into the white, stay on the yellow. I resisted it for years, but take my word, you will love it if you start using it. So, right now, I'm going to open it up. We're going to spray the basket, and we're going to dump those in. In fact, I'm going to mix them just a little bit before I do that and let you see it again, just so you have an idea of, look and feel about the bacon and all I got in there. And that's about what I got. You might want more, but that seems to be, I think that'll be fine for what I want. Open this up, spray it down, and dump them in just like that. Shake them up just a little bit, back in. Now, I'm going to set the time to 12 minutes. That's what we normally do, but I'm going to be watching it because this is my first time. So we're off and running. Be back. I think I'm going to check them just a little early because they are smelling. Oh, they're browning up nicely, no doubt. So I'm going to toss those around Just like that right there, just slightly kind of. And I forgot to put salt and pepper on them. So I'm gonna do that right quick. Just a little bit, ain't no big deal. I do want some pepper on there though. So I'm gonna do that right quick. And this right here one more time. And we are getting them back in there. So a few more minutes, we'll look at them again. I'm going to toss them again at 3 minutes just because I want to see what they look like, because they are smelling excellent, man. They smell really good, and I don't want to tear them up too bad. Just move them around a little bit. I may pull that one right there out just to test. I don't think that's a bad idea. We don't like them cooked all the way mushy. We like them crispy and still a little bit of chew to them. So anyhow, be back when that's timed out, or I'll go by how this one does. After tasting that one, I decided to let them go the full 12, and I think they'll be perfect. So they are done. And if I have my, I honestly haven't tested this one, so I'm not really sure if it's really hot on the bottom. So just to be safe, but there they are. And that looks perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get them on this plate and get some, I'm gonna put some more Parmesan cheese on them and a little bit of lemon zest, salt and pepper. Now I did notice they needed a little more salt. So I'm gonna get that done, get them moved over here, and I'll be back. Okay, here's how I'm going to dress them up. And this is how I would serve them, just like this. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of Parmesan cheese, put it across there like that. That's plenty. And then a little bit of lemon zest. And then I'll probably put some of my Jacobson salt on it, my finishing salt. So that's all they're getting right there on that. And then this right here. And we are done. Okay, that. Now we're done. When you're serving it, you pour this. I don't eat them. I don't put it on all of them, but I do drizzle it over them so you don't have to eat them on each one. But it's as simple as drizzling it on there. But I'm going to make some pictures of this, to be honest with you, and I'll be right back. There is what you can expect for 1 pound of Brussels sprouts. And that's a decent amount. And the Ninja did it great. I'm not going to lie. So does the Ninja Foodie, though. It does it just as good. Now, this right here, I think a lot of people might resist that too. Balsamic vinegar, you can get it at any store now. It used to be hard to get. Now it's easy to get. And you get the thick kind. It's thick. That's the kind I put on here. I think it's not referred to as a reduction, but you can tell the difference when you look at it. So I'll get off of that. My point is, that is excellent. It makes a great side dish, or just a main meal if you wanted to, but mainly a side dish. Anyhow, I'm not going to try and eat any of that because I've already eaten it, and it is excellent. Take my word, you'll love it. You try it, you'll love it. Now, you may like yours a little less done or a little more done, but 12 minutes was perfect for me. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Come back to see me. I love y'all all. Bye-bye.